Hey man, where you going?
What's up, YouTube? I'm bringing you the display from a 2004, 5, and 6 Acura TL. Hooking up my little tablet here to it. It's kind of dark in the turn right now. Have a little tablet going to a little pluggable VGA converter.
I think you're dreaming.
And that is going to this GBS 100, which is then feeding the display. As you can see, it's very dim. We're inside, so I don't think the way I hooked up everything is powering the backlight display to its full brightness. Got a little weird connector going here. I'm gonna explain everything to you guys in a little bit. Just wanted to show you the end result. Again, you can see the synchronization on the horizontal and vertical lines kind of gets out of sync, and then you get that like weird flash. You guys see that? I'm trying to work on resolving that, but so far it looks like this little controller will work. Just putting out 15 kilohertz over RGBS. And this is like a used display I bought, so you can see those buttons aren't working. I'm going to show you guys kind of how I made the connector, and then I also have the connector for the sub display. So let me show you that. Bought this guy off of eBay. This is the little overhead display that shows the climate control, the radio, and the time on the navigation models. That's a little connector for it. So I got one of those. Hook those up. This shows the climate control data in the car. I've tested it in the car. Show it to you guys a little bit. It's pretty cool. I mean, this is great if you want to run like a car PC in your car. You get to use a factory screen. Just got to get a controller for the USB, and then plug this resistive touchscreen to that USB controller, run that to the computer, and it's not really much dismantling. You can use the factory plugs and stuff, and then your climate control can go up here. Even though you don't have the navigation unit in the back, you don't have any of that wiring run, that one harness, I'll show it to you, just kind of controls that. I've seen a lot of people use this guy. So this is the one that's this is one of the ones that was in my car. Bought an extra one off eBay, and normally what I've seen people do, they take this board and they relocate the entire board, or if not, they just create a wire harness that they solder onto here with these pins. But as you can see, I didn't know what the hell I was doing when I was taking this thing apart. So I kind of broke this when it came off. I mean, these pins are very, very fragile. You can see they're very thin. And then this is the display that was up here. The one for the radio, I don't know where I put that one. But this is the one that goes up here for the climate control. And I was going to use that, and I was going to relocate that up to my factory where the clock is. But it's just going to look sloppy, and it wasn't going to look good. So after dismantling this thing and kind of ruining it, I was like, you know what, there has to be another way. So then I started poking around the internet to see if I can get this overhead display to work on a car without navigation. And actually the 122 pin harness to this 10 pin harness up here works without having the navigation in the back. The only problem is you can't set that clock, so I can't change that clock for any other time. It's saved, I believe, into this screen is what keeps the clock data and sends it up here. So as you can see, I've had this thing on for probably 10 minutes now, testing it and messing around with it. So up there it's showing that it's 109 because the clock memory starts from 1. So that's the only hiccup I see so far. I think, you know, if I just do the installation at 1 o'clock, should be fine.